I know this is for somebody out there. I was one of the people once that would romanticize pain in a way. Um, feel like being a martyr was something like I could wear a badge on my chest or on my side for, you know. Pain seemed like poetry almost. But reaching the level that I have into like the phase that I find myself right now, because I've always strived to be a person that, is real and authentic, but I didn't know that until now what really it takes to be real and authentic. I gotta laugh about it a little bit, but being real and authentic will have you stripped to your bare bone like nobody's business, down all the way to your ego, because if you actually are working your way up to really be the most, greatest potential that you can imagine for yourself, that means that your ego has to be kind of destroyed almost, has to become small. Because if you think about it, your ego has been running the show from the get go. And you thought that things, in life were a certain way. And as you keep on working on yourself and having that, working on that personal growth on yourself mentally, emotionally, and you start to see things how they are for you, how you want to be authentic, to be true, and to be, something, some form of light for the world. And something that has been, somewhat hard in this phase of my life is having patience in the divine timing of just trusting that this phase is not going to last forever. Things are going to shift, things are going to change, just like the seasons of the year. Everything changes. And especially right now in this time of the year, how, we're going into the fall and winter season. Just that's how life is for us too, these cycles of life. And when the world outside of you is just constantly just reminding you of your worthiness. Are you really worthy? Or do you really believe that you're worthy? All these things, it really triggers you, and it is meant to trigger us in these moments, because this is where we build our resiliency. This is where we build our strength, our bravery to face all of that shadow work that, we've been working on all along the way to this point. There will be moments where you're gonna be like, I don't want to feel this, I don't want to do this no more. And you know you gotta have you just gotta have some compassion and some grace for yourself. It's hard. I know it's hard, but we can get through this, because the only way that you're going to really leave this all behind is getting through it, understanding and learning the lesson of just being stripped of all that was not you, to get to the very deep version of who you really are authentically. Who were you meant to, coming here? Remembering the real you.